A new horror story arrives this year, packed with slasher extravaganza and horror movie satire. The greatest slashers in movie history transform simple killers into mythic embodiments of fear, each representing a distinct nightmare encoded into horror cinema. John Carpenter's Halloween made Michael Myers terrifying through pure abstraction, while A Nightmare on Elm Street weaponized dreams through Freddy Krueger's sadism. Jason Voorhees turned Friday the 13th into a primal survival ritual, Leatherface grounded the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in suffocating realism, and Ghostface reinvented the formula through self-aware metacommentary in Scream. Horror comic books like The Exorcism at 1600 Penn and The Exorcism at Buckingham Palace relocate supernatural terror into globally symbolic seats of authority. Meanwhile, Smile, for the Camera pushes Smile's parasitic dread into the age of omnipresent surveillance, where horror spreads through the compulsive need to document and broadcast suffering. All three comic titles distinguish themselves by modernizing familiar horror through sharply contemporary lenses. All three of these comics are written by the same author, whose fourth venture into horror comic books promises a satirical look into Hollywood's most graphic subgenre of horror. Fatal Fest is the next installment in the IDW Dark Line. Fatal Fest No. 1, written by Hannah Rose May, art by Andrea Scamazzi. IDW has officially announced its next horror project, Fatal Fest, penned by The Exorcism at 1600 Penn, The Exorcism at Buckingham Palace, and Smile, for the Camera writer Hannah Rose May. Fatal Fest centers around a filmmaking contest where up-and-coming artists must survive while creating the best horror movie they can, not simply by putting a movie together, but experiencing it themselves. Fatal Fest features art by Andrea Scalmazzi, known for his work on Boom Studios' Dune Comics. All other details surrounding Fatal Fest's plot and characters remain under wraps. However, Fatal Fest's main premise boasts parallels with some of the greatest slashers in movie history. Its competition plot promises a cruel fight for survival that resembles Saw, Cube, and 2020 SIX's The Long Walk, while its movie industry setting mirrors Scream and Cabin in the Woods. Hannah Rose May's Fatal Fest is the ideal comic for fans of horror movies and a love letter to slashers, with a self-aware twist that acknowledges the genre's tropes. Horror isn't going anywhere, and current pop culture horror is constantly evolving in movies and comics. Despite the many rapidly changing trends that have pushed other genres through drastic highs and lows, horror has maintained its cultural dominance by evolving into a vehicle for high-concept storytelling and societal critique. It survives precisely because it adapts faster than the landscape around it. Television and film have moved past traditional haunting tropes to explore societal anxieties through allegories, like Get Out and Sinners, as well as weaponize our digital realities and sense of isolation, like The Backrooms. Small-scale passion projects, like The Backrooms and Obsession, also prove that horror retains its grip on pop culture even without the need for blockbuster-level budgets. The comic book medium is experiencing an equally explosive, boundary-pushing renaissance that defies any notion of genre exhaustion. Writers are subverting decades-old archetypes to tell fiercely original stories. For instance, Denise Camp's Bleeding Heart spearheads the DC Vertigo relaunch by presenting a slice-of-life zombie story. Simultaneously, books like Super Creepshow are injecting classic superhero origin tropes with terrifying EC comic-style grimness, while sprawling hits like James Tynion IV's Something Is Killing the Children continue to expand complex mythologies. Now, Fatal Fest complements the genre with a blood-soaked satirical slasher.